The XFL is an 8-team league with the Bolts of Birmingham, the Chicago Enforcers, these New York Hitmen, and the Orlando Rage. The West, it features the Las Vegas club you're watching tonight, the Outlaws, the LA Extreme, Memphis and San Francisco, also XFL Western cities. The East is underway in part here tonight with New York taking on Las Vegas. They're also underway in Orlando where the Chicago Enforcers are in town.
Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler on a historic night here in Orlando. First baseman scrimmage for the Rage. Quarterback Jim Ross. He goes deep. He looks deep. And the swing is my name. Kevin Swain King. 51 yards. You got that right. Kevin Swain runs by the defense like they're standing still and scores the historic first ever touchdown in the XFL.
There it is. The first touchdown in league history scored in Orlando. They got a pretty good QB down there in Orlando.
Well, we may be getting ready for the second one right here momentarily from Las Vegas. But we scored first.
There's a competition all of a sudden. I get it. Hand to Chris Chakuma. That revolving tailback spot.
Big Dwayne Saab on the defensive play. A good tough run, but he's stopped for little or no gain.
Chakuma's the chuck wagon. That makes more sense than he hate me.
Must like to eat.
Chakuma Chuck. It's a good town for that, let me tell you.
On three. Ready? Here we go, here we go.
A guy like that could really put a hurt into some of these buffets. And just before the play clock expired, he saw something he didn't like.
Why were you getting away from that?
Because we had too many people outside.
If I'm not on the other side,
We had the corner people and the safety back down.
You are watching NBC, network of the NBA.
Hi, I'm Dara Torres. The score is 3-0 Vegas. The XFL on NBC is brought to you by Burger King. Got the urge? By the United States Army, an army of one. By Bud Light, for the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down. Make it a Bud Light. And by Honda, a winning lineup of cars, sports utility vehicles, and minivans.
I feel uncomfortable. Man alive. All righty then. Those suits are something else. Yeah. All right, back at it. Clement and the Outlaws trying to put it in the end zone. Somebody got a hand on him, and that one's incomplete. A flag is down. Joey Elms again all over Brett Besh.
That's his second interference call, it looks like, and he ain't happy.
Defensive holding, so we'll go back to the previous spot. It's a 5-yard penalty, not a first down. Okay. John, you got a 5-yard. An automatic first down. Defensive holding. Holding on the defense. First down.
Perhaps a case of the yips in that defensive backfield of the Hitmen.
Right, dual, right, 89 Trojan.
Huddle. Let's do it. Okay,
Right.
Yeah.
Dual left, 88 Trojan.
Here we go. Dual left, 88 Trojan on one. Right.
Vegas needs to get it to the 7-yard line for a first down. to Chikuma. The little screen is perhaps good for a couple.
It's a passing situation. Look out.
Hold on.
Leave it too much, good. I didn't hear you, dog.
Las Vegas been in control of the football seemingly all night. The 11th play of the drive. They hand to Chikuma. Squirts ahead up to the 14-yard line.
Matt, they seem to be able to move the ball a lot, but when they get inside the red zone, they're bogging down so far. They're controlling the game, but they need to get a touchdown.
Tim Beauchamp and Eric Bateman taking on one another in the trenches down there on that right side of the line. Down to 10 seconds in the first quarter. It's deflected and caught. Sloppy seconds. Ricky Brady. Outlaw touchdown.
Had the shot at the interception, and he deflected it right up in the air, and it landed so softly. Matt, you could have caught that.
Tip drill. That's why you do the tip drill.
Here we go. Pair right king.
In the XFL, no point after kick. You've got to earn it on the ground or in the air from the 2-yard line. There is no point after kick.
It's still worth only 1 point, but as you said, there's no kicking allowed in the XFL. You run or pass for it.
Good thing I forgot to report.
Huh? Do what now?
Time red out for the quarter.
Well, the officials had to figure it out, indeed.
Yeah, we got to try it down here.
Oh, come on back, fellas.
Get on back down there.
Finish the try down here.
There they go.
It's like the longest yard.
Hey, it's the first game.
I got you.
Come on.
Hey.
But with the nicknames on the back, it's like the mean machine against the guards out there all of a sudden. They're running around the wrong way. Come on back here. The point after will occur down here.
Where's Bodaski?
On the line.
Number 66 is an eligible receiver. 66.
That's Bodaski. Nitsky.
Pair right king. 66 power pass. Wide sneak. Keep left on 1. Pair right king.
Outlaws will look to make it 10-0. They're going to try it in the air. Look out on the blind side. He's got a man. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Ricky Brady caught the touchdown and clanked the PAT throw.
I guess he needs a tip to get it.
Hit him right in the numbers, buddy.
I'll make up for it.
Home team doing all the scoring so far in this XFL opener.
There you see Clement dropping back, looking, firing over the middle. There's the deflection by Hanks, and the catch in the end zone for our first touchdown of the season of the XFL.
All Vegas, baby. Vegas, baby. Vegas.
Last Thursday, 27 million people saw the first supersized Friends.
I didn't even have to take off my top yet.
This Thursday, it's supersize again with the episode where they all turn 30. That's 10 extra minutes of... Oh, what's that? Plus an all-new primetime edition of Saturday Night Live.
Your name's Dick.
Supersize Friends and SNL, NBC, Thursday.
You're watching the XFL on NBC.
The host Las Vegas Outlaws did all the scoring in the first quarter of XFL action here. And yeah, it was Ryan Clement with a drop, a paintbrush by a linebacker, and a grab on the second chance. The reaction to Ryan Clement, Uh-oh, almost picked off. Yeah, he caught it.
Ricky Brady caught the first touchdown pass in Outlaw history. Sometimes better to be lucky than it is to be good. You looked up and the ball fell right into your hands.
Yeah, just got lucky. I mean, the lineman did a great job up there, gave Ryan some time, got tipped, just happened to make a play.
And then the extra point.
Yeah, I guess it was too easy, huh?
I don't know. I thought the touchdown was easier. Came to him a lot softer. Anyway.
Paul McCallum going to kick it away and get this second quarter underway. Kirby Dardar, the Syracuse man, back to receive. He's got Butler Benote back there with him. Dardar at the 2, up midfield. Got a seam. He slapped down to the ground, and a safe call by B-Mac Brandon Sanders. It's time for our Bud Light XFL rules refresher, buddy.
Well, I'll tell you, here's our rules. Bump and run. Bump and run coverage is legal until the quarterback releases the ball. Defenders may bump a receiver only from the front. Once the receiver goes by the defender, no contact is allowed from the side or the back.
Different penalties if that contact is made, of course. Here's Charlie Polari. We have not seen a lot of this hit-men offensive unit. Dumps it out, little screen pass to Dino Filia, the former standout at Oregon. Breaks a couple tackles, still on his feet, down at the 45.
And that's the first sign of offense we've seen out of the hitmen really all night.
That brought every linebacker with him, did Dino Filia.
Damn it! That's me.
Brandon Sanders, defensive leader of the Outlaws, saying that's my man, that's my tackle. Keith Elias in the backfield, the former New York Giant. Polari dumps it out again, and this one's through the hands of Fred Brock.
Got hot, baby. Down.
Jerome Daniels, hitman right tackle, is the man down.
He's holding a knee, too, which you don't like to see.
Daniels is the biggest man on the squad, 6'6", 360. They call him Buddha. He is a fixture on that O-line.
Come here. All you DBs, come here. Tyrell, come here. I need all your DBs over here, backers. Now listen to me. Can you tell when he's audibling? Yes. I can tell from the sideline. Now, Merck, when he audibles, and we're not in 2, I want you to go to 2, because he's audibling most of the time to a quick pass.
Easy.
Yeah, because he sees it. That means you're showing it too early. Yes. You're showing it too early when he says easy, okay? So, hey, now don't get all flustered. Let's let these guys audible to 2.
A lot of action in Orlando with the Chicago Enforcers in town. Let's check in with JR and King.
It's the first interception in XFL history. The ball will be tipped from Jeff Braun and intercepted by the Oklahoman Corey Ivy, and putting Chicago in business in Orlando territory.
And then Chicago quarterback Tim Lester on the keeper. Listen to this hit. Oh yeah, but he's still in for the touchdown that puts Chicago up 10-6.
Mark to the line of head coach Ron Meyer.
Come on, Joe.
Take your time.
Well, Jerome Daniels being assisted off the field. Everybody's certainly hoping he's okay on this XFL opener. David Spade in the house. Finch from Just Shoot Me. He's already got the cap from his new movie, Joe Dirt. Our own Hollywood Minute, if you will. Bye-bye. Let's get the Foghat shirt on. Taking a slow ride with David Spade. I love it. Polari and the Hitman offense from their 45, and they got a piece of it. Big Michael Mason, the defensive end, got around the corner.
The ball's loose, and what are they going to call this here? Here you go back to replay. Here comes the rush of the defensive end. Wham! The arm went forward and the ball went behind him.
Polari able to get get it back after it was not even swatted away. Lost it. A better look.
Better get some rosin.
Filia on the backfield with him. Spreads it out. Fred block.
We got you. We got you. Let's stop him. Hey, Butch. Hey, Butch. I need to see you after this play.
Let me tell you, New York just can't get anything going offensively. Aragu's on to punt it once again.
And again, after 25 yards, it's a free ball, and there's no fair catches in the XFL.
Ball's got to get to the 24-yard line for that to happen. There's a hang 'em high punt. We might see it right here. No fair catch. And Mike Furry got absolutely smoked. A flag on the play.
Actually, there's 2 flags on the play. We'll wait and see what the official has to say on this one. Did they give him enough room?
Hey, back up.
5 yards. Wait a minute. You have a
38.
5-yard halo.
5-yard halo? Okay, 5-yard halo.
Well, you guessed correctly, Bonnie. That was the kicking team coming inside the danger zone. They've got to give the receiving player a chance to at least catch the football before they get him.
Matt, I didn't guess. I knew it. There was no guess. There you go. He's right on top of him. You've got to give him 5 yards to catch the ball.
Charlie Polari going to talk offense. Vegas still on top, 9-zip.
Yeah, it slipped right out.
It has a flat rear floor, so there's more room for your legs, which may or may not be a good thing.
Joey, cut it out!
Introducing the all-new Civic from Honda.
The Las Vegas Outlaws are still leading 9-0. The XFL on NBC is brought to you by 1-800-CALL-ATT. Dial down the center with 1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls. And by Lugs, boots and shoes with an attitude.
Nothing Las Vegas indeed. Vegas been moving the ball effectively, at least in the first quarter that was the case. The New York offense has stumbled early tonight. Just 34 total yards for the Hitmen.
And not a good night for Jerome Daniels, who got injured earlier. He left the field. And, you know, that's too bad. First game after all this practicing, and, you know, he left it all out there, though.
Mike, 5-7.
Clever back to throw it again. Hang him high. He's got a man on the sideline. Incomplete.
Las Vegas safety Brandon Sanders. Brandon, you've held New York to 34 yards total offense, but when you came off the field, you were very upset. Why?
Yeah, I missed Dino on the little screen, man. I'm not supposed to miss no tackles, and we got to play lights out D in order to win this. 9 points should be good enough, but we got to get more as far as the defense. We got to get some turnovers and all that.
Rod Smart in the backfield with Ryan Clement. Big guys like big laughs, and this Thursday you got them. Friends is supersized this month on NBC. That means 10 more minutes of comedy in every episode. Don't miss Supersized Friends this Saturday at 8, 7 Central on NBC. Supersized Rachel. Think about that quite often, actually.
You know, it's a good thing you're single, man.
They load up a lot of receivers on the left side. Clement's got to dump it off. He hate me, Rod Smart. There he goes, midfield, breaks a tackle. Still dancing, still on his feet.
Still going.
This game don't show more breakaway speed.
And now we know why they hate him.
He hate me. Rod, talk about the play. All right. He's going back in.
Okay, Fred.
I don't think it's that. I don't think he just don't like Fred.
Fred hate him.
Eyes up, eyes up.
He hates Fred.
Eyes up for me, baby. Dual left, 97 slant on 3. Great. Hang in there. We gotta hustle. We gotta hustle.
Clement with a little hand. There's Smart back in the game, motoring for more. Just want to correct myself. If in fact I mentioned that Friends was on Saturday, that's a Thursday show. Must see TV. I should know that myself, you know.
Smart, to me, the outstanding player so far in the game. 7 carries, 21 yards, 2 receptions for 48.
Trey left, 97 slant on 1. Trey left, 97 slant. Trey left.
Western Kentucky representing Rod Smart. And another timeout. Ryan Clement not afraid to call time. He sees something he doesn't like, and he's not happy.
Well, it's also a case of that clock. We run plays faster here. You got to get them off in 35 seconds.
No time to take a play.
They jumped into bear. That's the reason why he changed it. Okay? That's a good decision down here then.
Let's just go ahead and run power then.
Let's run power.
Vegas looking for more.
They're going to be in.
We'll be right back.
Straight left king.
I hear the guy who runs NFL, Paul Tagliabue, said that the XFL is a non-issue. A non-issue? Hell, I think that's an insult to football fans everywhere and an insult to the men knocking heads on the football field. You know, Mr. Tagliabue, you might be careful of that non-issue, just might bite you on your ass. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Let's go, let's go.
Conference rivals, NBA doubleheader, Sunday 1 Eastern, NBC.
Supersized Las Vegas Outlaw cheerleaders for the folks here at Sanborn Stadium tonight. 9-0 Vegas. They're looking to punch it in again, as Ryan Clement had to call another timeout. That quick play clock, Body, is something that we mentioned getting into the break, and it's certainly a valid point to talk about.
Absolutely. You know what I wonder about, though, what Tillman's plan is for New York. He must want to wear out the Vegas offense with, because they haven't had the ball much.
Here they come, a big front, hangs it into the corner, a little bit of contact, and it's incomplete. Now, more than a little bit of contact.
Well, they're picking on Joe Elam's, who's already been flagged twice for interference, so they're probably looking to get a third call on him, and they maybe could have there, but the referees let it slide.
We saw the hurricane on the back of Elam's jersey. That's a nickname that Rusty Tillman hung on him because he's a fighter.
Or he's full of hot air.
Paul McCallum on to try and kick it, a 32-yard attempt. Kick is up, and he kicks it right into his own likeness on the Jumbotron. McCallum 2 for 2 in field goals tonight.
With Rod Smart. Rod, you ran the ball down, but you were stalled in the red zone once again. That has happened more than one time tonight. What is happening when you get inside the red zone, and why are you having trouble scoring?
Well, they're giving us different looks, so we're going to have to just come in red zone as a team and make something happen. You know, this is the second time it happened, but next time we're going to make something happen.
Hey, how hard do you think they're hitting out there tonight? You tell us.
You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see it.
No, not today. Not today. You're going the wrong way, Cole.
Charlie Polari, you guys can't afford any more 3-and-outs. What's happening out there?
Well, we only had the ball twice in a quarter and a half, so now we're going to try to pick it up and move the ball and give our defense a rest.
But Charlie Polari just opens his mouth with that Bronx, New York accent. He gets booed here in Vegas. Rough. Kirby Dardar, Butler Benote back to receive the kick.
I know why, because most people in New York go to Atlantic City.
It's Butler Benote. Past the 20, past the 30, and dragged down.
Nice running, nice running.
Rusty Tillman, one of the chattier coaches, if not the talkiest, most animated in the XFL.
What did you call last time?
Let's go under 4.
Okay, you didn't get the signal.
No.
He didn't get, did you hit your head?
No.
I know you didn't. He was called under smoke zone blitz, smoke. And now make sure everybody understands the side we ripped to is cover 2. The side away is it's either 6 or 8, depending on who he is. Okay? And now if they don't understand.
New York trying to get something going offensively. The hand to Dino Filliard. Looking for a corner. No love.
Las Vegas 28 plays. New York now 9. So dominance by the Outlaws here in the first half.
Let's go. Dang, let's go.
Let's go. Gun. Double left. Slide right. 9-0-6. Read wide. I'm ready.
I mentioned how Charlie Polari's not a New York glamour athlete. Now he's had to earn every step of the way in his pro football career. Out of the shotgun, Polari looking over the middle, and it's complete. Zola Davis, a 4-year starter at the University of South Carolina, 16 yards on the play.
Jason Kaiser arriving late on that one, and finally a breath of life in the New York offense. There's the pass over the middle. Caught. Beautiful reception. Let's see if New York can keep it going.
Only one man in that school's history, University of South Carolina, caught more passes there, and that was Sterling Sharp. Davis is a good one. Fillion in the backfield. Hand to Fillion. Nothing up the middle. Let's check in with Carol Grove.
How do you feel about the scramble for the ball before the beginning of the game?
It was great. Hey, if you want the ball, you got to get the ball. Go Outlaws!
Still talking scramble here second quarter because, man, the fans were absolutely alive and nobody's really settled down. 2nd and 10 for Polari. A lot of time to throw. He's got a man over the middle. There's Brandon Sanders, the talkie safety. B-Mac.
What a hit after that one. A 24-yard return, but he got his lunch served to him on the sidelines. Look at Brandon's laughing about it. I love it.
Because you bucked a little bit. Let's see.
Oh, thank you, drive through.
Troy Stark with the big hit on the sidelines. That's what you get in the XFL.
Oh, he's still talking. All the way off the field.
Looked like you were hit by a truck over there.
Oh, he got me, but you know what? I roll with punches, don't please believe me. Like Sugar Shane. Sugar Shane, baby, I roll with the punches. That's all that was. Tell him to keep coming at me. He gonna put me back where I need to be. Tell him to keep coming, he's a bum.
Look at it. Here's the yard marker. This is where the collision took place. I think that was his head right there.
Oh, man.
He's got to bend it back, lady.
Oh, Brandon Sanders will talk with the best of them. I'll tell you what, yesterday he was calling out Allen Iverson, saying he don't know about their life. Sugar Shane Mosley, I'll tell you what, Brandon Sanders is just animated and talky. And his interception gives the ball back to the Outlaws.
Well, the great thing about the XFL, we have freedom of speech.
Uh-oh, he hate me in the backfield.
Got his man. Oh,
underthrown and incomplete. That was looking for Todd Floyd.
And Floyd was open. Bad throw that time.
What's that, man?
So talk about, boy.
Hey, man, who was that grabbed me, man? Y'all shaking the shit out of me. Oh, okay. Yeah, but y'all was shaking me. I was like, I'm trying to get up. Y'all was like, ah. I thought it was them. I thought I started swinging. Please believe me, baby. Break bread, Dago.
The hand to Rod Smart slips past a couple of guys. He has been a problem for New York all night long.
Well, Smart's showing me he's a very versatile back. He can certainly run with the ball. He hate me, and he definitely can catch it out of the backfield.
Keep it! I want to sack him. Hey, you might sack him, so be alert.
2-1 right there. Hey, what did you call? What did you call, bro?
Well, the New York Hitmen showed blitz, and somebody left early.
What do we got, a procedure?
Prior to the snap, false start on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's third down, number 79.
That's a local guy, Pat Kessie. He lives in Vegas. He was working at a construction site before the birth of the XFL.
Well, that's a great thing about these players. They've given up careers to come here and play.
The big old guy that played at the University of Washington in college, took a couple of years off. Clement steps up. He's got a man, and it's thrown wide to Nakia Jenkins. Let's check in with our Bud Light Rules Refresher Course.
Well, on punt recovery, there are no fair catches. The kicking team must give the receiver a 5-yard danger zone to catch the ball, and the kicking team may recover the ball after it has traveled 25 yards.
Kirby Dardar back to receive Paul McCallum's punt. Hunter kickers on this 38-man, rather short roster. Dardar at the 15. Dardar binks, if you will. Smoked around the 22. A 7-yard return after the 40-yard punt. It's been fun for us, Buddy, because we are right in the middle of the madness, if you will, here at Sam Boyd Stadium.
Absolutely. That's what XFL football's about. Fan participation and announcer participation.
And I'm glad it ain't raining. Can I say that for the record?
Sure. Whether we go to Chicago in February. It won't be raining there either.
Yeah, you know, the Chicago Enforcers have their first 3 games on the road, and you can't run away from Mother Nature that long. That team opens at home in week 4 of the XFL season. A very cold Soldier Field. Charlie Polari trying to get something going. Dino Filio out in the flat. We talked about the tough road that Polari's had to hoe.
Got left. 7-8.
Along the course of his career, in between football gigs, some amateur acting, including roles in Something About Mary and Any Given Sunday. Charlie Polari was the guy that loaded Ben Stiller into the ambulance after he zipped himself up, if you will. Dropped. Looking for Brock.
Just how big of an XFL fan are you?
Let's put it this way. We've been in this city of Las Vegas for about 7 hours. We came all the way from Ramstein Air Base in Germany.
They started booing that guy because he almost said Los Angeles.
Read wide on 1, ready? Gun.
Came all the way from Europe?
I guess so.
Check! Blue 18!
Polari out of the shotgun. Filio by his side. Here comes a rush. He gets it out to his receiver. Marcus Hinton couldn't hang on, but yes, there is a flag on the play.
Is that an incomplete pass? Okay.
Let's go now. We got
simply an incomplete pass. So again, nothing offensively for New York. Rusty Tillman has got to be chapped. Leo Araguz once again to kick it away. Ball's got to get to the 48-yard line for the 25-yard rule to take effect and make it a free ball.
Almost blocked.
Big kick.
Brandon almost got in there.
Furry at the 27.
Oh! Yeah, there's the flag coming. I was just going to say that looked out of bounds, that hit. 46-yard punt, 16-yard return.
Just had a shoulder lowered into him.
This is going to be a late hitter, hit out of bounds. There you see Sanders, Brandon Sanders almost getting his hands on that ball. But great field position for Vegas.
Look at the collision at the end of this. Oof. That's the late hit by Brad Trout.
Well, Carl Simpson, Carl, you continue to control the line of scrimmage and the New York offense. What are you doing? More importantly, what aren't they doing?
Well, I think the thing about us is we got that mentality where we got to have it. See, they may want it, but we got to have it. So that's the difference between us and them right now.
Got to have it, says the Bobby Bowden guy from FSU.
You know, we have the same barber. Why don't we'll bring you in, Matt?
That's good work if you can get it. Orlando starting to tack it up at home against Chicago.
Okay.
I wonder if they've run the ball yet down there in Orlando.
All right, here we go.
Hand off to Chris Chikuma. The chuck wagon up the middle, running over linebackers.
Then hangs on the tackle, but not before a gain of 15 on the play.
Chris Chikuma and Rod Smart, the two backs that rotate in and out, are roommates here in Vegas.
50 Nike, first sound. Hey, let's go, baby.
Keep the cost down, share an apartment.
What do you want?
After a long training camp, these guys have never been around much at the home. Back to pass, Clement got a man. Looking for Nakia Jenkins, outlaw, touchdown. 27 yards. Vegas lighting it up.
Joey Elam's beaten on the play that time, and Las Vegas offense looking good. I'll tell you, Rusty Tillman, he's not going to like this for too much longer.
66 power pass, wide sneak, keep left on one.
Again, no kick after the score, no PAT kick. Run it or throw it from 2 yards out. Vegas unable to convert their first. A lot of people at the line. Here comes the rush. Clement gets it away. They convert. Lonnie Pelele. An eligible receiver at the tackle position.
6'4", 310. They needed his speed there.
How many catches has Lonnie Pelele caught in his career?
That may be the first one, and look at him. Look how excited he is. You know, when a lineman gets a chance to do that, you think that don't make their day.
One of 13 kids, each with the middle name Jack. Lonnie Jack Pelele, after the touchdown to Jenkins, makes it a 7-point score.
All day long, Joey, all day.
Whoa, a little bit of talk from Clements to the defensive back out there. The spirit's out there.
Clement, the quarterback, talking to the defensive back.
Lonnie Pelele holding in the extra point. Was that the happiest moment of your life?
No, when I go deep next time, that'll be the happiest moment.
Clement almost sacked, throws it out. Look at Big Lonnie.
Soft hands for the big man.
When he motions, I said, when he motions that you go and hit. I mean, he's supposed to go with the motion, right?
He goes with the motion. He's got the tight end.
Right. Did you switch to the tight end? No. Well, we'll just go 5-go from now on.
McCallum with a very short kick. Kirby Dardar with it. Punished by Brandon Sanders and finally wrestled down.
You know what's going to be fun? Halftime. Rest assured, Rusty Tillman's going to go ballistic in there, and we'll be there to see it, because in the XFL, we go into the locker rooms.
Halftimes in the XFL a little shorter than some might be used to. 10-minute halftimes, and it's going to be the longest 10 minutes in everybody's life for the Hitman roster.
Look at Rusty's fuming. You can see it.
Already thinking about airing him out. Zola Davis in motion. Polari to throw. Dumping it off. Not even close.
Joseph Tapala, if he'd have had his head up, would have had an interception and 6 points, but he was playing the man rather than the ball.
Which hand? Screen, fell. Screen and drop. Screen and drop. Over tasty. Cover 4. Ready?
Hitmen need to get it to the 48-yard line for a first down. Keith Elias in the backfield now with Polari. That's complete out to Fred Block for the first down.
Nakia Jenkins caught the touchdown pass for the Outlaws. Nakia, I know you're on another call right now, but let me ask you. Can you hang up for a second, please? This is long distance. What was the route you ran? I'm sorry, he's got a bigger name on the other line.
Now get in there. Fred, get on there and ask him.
That route you ran.
Well, I mean, first I want to give thanks to the Lord. Without him, it wouldn't have been possible. But we've been working on that play all week in practice. And we knew it would work. It just was a matter of time. That's all.
And thanks for taking my call this time.
First down.
Sticks make it official. It is a first down for the Hitmen.
Fred better get down there and get some respect. There's nothing else to it. They're ignoring him.
Flank left.
Yeah, guys running away from him, guys on the phone.
They hate Fred. He hate me.
Again, it's Keith Elias in the backfield with Polari. In and out of the hands of Marcus Hinton, guy that used to catch passes from Aaron McNair at Alcorn State, can't hang on.
Can't mess with us, man. They trying, man. They trying hard. They get an E for effort, baby. But they know what's up. They scared right now. Watch this scary play right here. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
Brandon Sanders himself tells us yes. 2-minute warning.
That's what's good about Brandon. He not only plays, he announces.
Outlaws feeling good.
Look at those fans.
You're watching the XFL on NBC.
They smell it, man.
Hey fans, coming up at halftime, it's XFL All Access brought to you by Burger King. We'll take you into both locker rooms for an unprecedented inside look as players and coaches break down the first half. That guy's going to break down an awful lot, I better believe. You won't want to miss the Burger King XFL All Access halftime coming up in just a bit. It has been all Las Vegas tonight in this XFL opener, and Rusty Tillman's going to have a talking to with his hitmen. I am sure of that.
Well, they need to get on a positive note here and try to get some points with 2 minutes to go in the half. Salvage something.
The hitmen so far, -3 yards on the ground. Polari to throw. Got a man. He had a defender down, but it was overthrown past Freddie Block.
Don't try that. Don't try that.
We might have seen our first real good example of how the bump and run rule affects a route.
Absolutely, and it really throws off the timing patterns until the ball's released from the quarterback. You got the contact happening.
Looked like that ball was overthrown, but the receiver was out of position because of the bump. Polari's going to try it again. Oh, destroyed! wife is an assistant DA in Charlotte.
She may bring charges against her husband after that one. Man, watch this.
First sack of the night by Antonio Edwards. Aragoose to punt again.
Remember, there's no fair catches, and the ball's got to go past the 35 for it to be a free ball.
Mike Furry trying to get around the long end. Now turns it up and pays the price. A lot of flags.
Antonio, you administered punishment. What happened?
Oh, I seen my teammate get upfield. I just came underneath him. That was it.
What's that feeling like when you sack someone like that?
Oh, I mean, we were trying all day to get there. He been throwing it real quick, so he held it, and we just got to keep getting it, keep pounding. That's all we got to do, keep pounding. Till he want to quit. He gonna quit in a minute.
As if to say, quit putting a microphone in front of my face.
Illegal block in the back, number 20 on the return team. It'll be a 10-yard penalty. First down.
One of the few mistakes that Vegas has made tonight. Just over a minute to play in the first half.
Well, I got a feeling Vegas may sit on it right here because now they're deep in their own territory. There's only 1:03 to go, and why make a mistake at this point when you got a 19-0 lead? Don't do anything to give New York any momentum.
7 slant on 1.
Again at halftime, access that has never been allowed before. Cameras and microphones inside both locker rooms. No studio sets in the XFL. Little hand around the corner, and Rod Smart gets a couple. And Ron Merkerson on the tackle for the New York Hitmen.
And I think Rusty wants to stop the bleeding because he's not even using up a timeout here. He's going to let it run.
That's all right. Nickel 22 is fine. That's fine.
Maybe the calm before the storm.
Does he look cool and collected? What do you think?
He looks chapped. He looks like he's chafed and he's about to lay into somebody at halftime. Rod Smart decelerates, tries to hit a hole, good for another couple of yards. Been a big part of the offense in the first half for Las Vegas as the man that wears "He Hate Me" on the back of his jersey.
Well, he's versatile, I'll tell you that. He can run, he can catch the ball, and they're going to let it run out. That's the halftime. Stay with us, though.
Well, the fans certainly got what they paid for here in Vegas in the first half. At least their Outlaws just all over the New York Hitmen.
Rusty, I know in your worst nightmare you didn't expect anything like this. What's going on out there?
Well, we're just beating ourselves. You know, we're not playing the defense the way it's designed to be played. I think we were a little tight when we first started, and then we, we're a little bit shell-shocked. We just got to, group together and come back and play our best the second half.
What do you say to these guys at halftime?
I just said just what I told you, to just play the defense call. I mean, what's hurt us is mistakes. We have an open guy. We got a couple of penalties that hurt us. Just play football. Play the defense the way it's designed.
Brandon, a dominating defensive performance in the first half, but you just heard New York coach Rusty Tillman say they were beating themselves. It wasn't you beating them.
Well, hey, we still got to put those lights out defense. I think the buzzers are circling. The stadium, he sees it. And that's what happens when vultures circle them stadiums, man. They smell death. We got to go out there these next 30 minutes and bring it to them. Break bread.
And for the first time during professional football, live in the locker rooms as we follow the Outlaws all the way in.
Hey, the only problem is we're not
locker room halftime coverage live right after this.
We're missing tackles. It's all stuff we talked about.
This NBA doubleheader, first super rivalry, Knicks, Heat, then the best in the West, the Kings meet the defending champion Lakers, Sunday, 1 Eastern, NBC. Next Saturday, professional football returns to Los Angeles with a whole new attitude. The XFL, NBC next Saturday.
Defense is stepping in now. It ain't nothing, so let's get it done. I believe we can have it.
Burger King presents XFL All Access. Let's listen in.
There's no sense. Hey, cover 2, whoever's got the 2s and the 3 have to carry seams. They have to carry seams, man. I mean, this is stuff we've been doing all year. They're not beating us, we're beating ourselves. Okay? We're beating ourselves. Now listen, it's only 19 points, 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. We can get right back in this game, and you guys are on special teams. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. I sat there on the sideline and called a reverse on the first play. It's the first play of the season. You should be alert for that. You know what I mean? So listen, it's gone. There's nothing we can do about that half. We can win this football game. We're not out of it. But I see guys dropping their heads on the sidelines. Hey, I ain't treating you bad, am I? You guys are doing it. You're doing it. You take the accountability. You take the accountability. Take the accountability for yourself.
They played some video this week. Get on the inside.
One more half, baby. One more half.
Number 1, baby. Keep it going. Number 1.
One more half. One more half. That's it.
And Haven, that's not the way we put the defense in. Let's go. Defense is to do what you're supposed to do. It doesn't work any other way.
Okay. Now, the 2 TDs they ran. One was inside about the 20-yard line. They threw the seam out here with the P4. They ran double outs. They also ran on a 3rd and long. They curled that guy inside and hit him on the inside. Same play action, P14, and he went a cross route right there.
Who was the Sam there?
On a touchdown.
Who was the Sam? Peters. Was this strong right?
Strong left.
Strong left. Well, this is the strong left. This is the Sam's coverage. Right. Who was the Sam? Peters?
Right,
you got to carry that. That's it. Okay, it was ripping. It was 82 here? Was 82 here? Okay, so that's cover 2 on your side. You carry that all the way. Come on, Terrell. Think. Does everybody have it now?
They called one up last you ran into me. I said to me and you like this. You ran into me.
I ain't trying to go wild in this. I'm trying to get back into the center.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Back into the
Yeah. So I can get some pressure in the middle instead of running wide. If I run wide, it's going to push me.
Okay, rotation one level.
Yeah.
The first half, we're going to go with the same rotation plan. The first half, I'll rotate you, but we're going in with the starter starting second half. You two, by me, we'll roll you. If they get out 3 and out, then we'll roll you guys in that next series. Okay. If not, then we'll keep in the group, trying to get you guys, making sure you're fresh. All right?
Well, the locker rooms at halftime, both of them a little more mellow than we thought. And in the case of the New York locker room, by Rusty Tillman, not an airing out, almost like an emotional plea to get it together.
Well, that, and I was surprised. Rusty's doing more coaching than he is yelling. He's more concerned about coaching and getting players to do, as he said, what they've done all preseason and in practice, and apparently they're not doing it. But we thought we'd get the explosion out of Tillman. Well, he's coaching tonight instead of yelling.
And in the other locker room, certainly not a lot of talk at all. It's just very casual. Well, it's one more half. Let's get it done.
Well, but Vegas seems a little cocky to me, maybe a little overconfident in there. You see guys with headsets listening to music. Hey, they better pay attention. Let's go back to the Vegas locker room.
All 3 go out, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay, but it's, obviously run blocking. Which we got to reach out and get them. Now, the thing that they're doing is they're setting a little bit. If we're coming hard at them, if they're wide, they're setting just a little bit, and that's why they're coming under us, aren't they? Okay, so we got to make sure we're under control.
Setting and going flat. They're flat.
Yeah. Now, where's John? Now, on number 90, remember what I told you before the game? Get your hands on him. Get your hands on him, and he's blocked. Okay, that's how you control it. Otherwise, everything that we run, we're going to keep mixing it up. We're going to call Sally. If it's not there, they got a 7-man box. Then we'll go to something else. If they give us Sally or G, we want to take it. If they got the wide look, be sure guard. You run a path and get the good kick out. Okay. If we're using any of our zone reach calls, you know what they are. What I'm talking about.
So it's XFL lived up to the hype.
You know it is out here in H-Town.
There's actually more animation there than in that New York locker room. But in the second half, things got to be different for Rusty Tillman. That could certainly change that dynamic.
Well, I'll tell you, it better change or he's going to be behind 40-0 by the end of the game. But you know what I love? The people are having fun. That's what football's all about, fun and heart.
It was all offense by Las Vegas in the first half. Ryan Clement got those early jitters out quickly. This was a tip drill, a paintbrush, if you will, that the big tight end Ricky Brady was able to gather in. Later on, Nakia Jenkins splitting a couple of defenders, and gentleman Jim Kreiner just loved it on the sidelines. So we get ready for the second half, and after listening to Rusty Tillman, it's basic execution that the Hitmen certainly need to improve upon. You heard his own words. This is stuff we were doing throughout camp. Not a lot of emotion. And this New Jersey, this New York club really needs to fire things up. 19 points, a lot of points. Rusty Tillman's plea was only 3 touchdowns.
Hey, listen up now. Listen, man. Hey, we got to play.
This has been XFL All Access, presented by Burger King, home of the Whopper.
Hell yeah! Let's go!
Can't do nothing.
Time to throw. He's got a man over the middle. There's Brandon Sanders, the Tolkien safety.
All day long, Joey. All day.
What are you guys going to do about it? You're getting embarrassed here, 19-0 at halftime. This is not the New York, New Jersey Hitman team that everybody heard about and talked about.
Of course it's not the New York, New Jersey Hitman. We're going to come out. We gave a couple of plays on third down. We busted a couple of assignments. But we're going to come out and do what it takes to win. Interview me again in the fourth quarter. We'll show you.
Jim, you're up 19-0, but your offense has had some trouble in the red zone. What kind of adjustments are you making?
Well, the thing we've got to do is we've got to sustain a little bit better. You know, this is a very good football team that we're playing against, and if we're not real good in our technique, we're going to get beat, and that's happened a lot tonight.
Jim Kreiner taking nothing for granted, up 19-0. Despite the smiles on those guys' faces, the coach is still serious.
You know, you'd have thought he was behind 19-0 listening to that. He's got a shutout going and 19 points on the board. Should be far more concerned from the Hitmen than there should be from Vegas right now.
Dustin Owen. A couple of people smiling.
Come on now. Let's go, Sal. Come on. You with me, dog? I'm with you. You with me? Let's do it. I'm with you. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Tim Beauchamp doing his part to get the troops fired up. One guy of the 11-man defensive unit doing all the talking, everybody else listening in intently. New York will receive the second half kick.
Come on, Carlos, let's go now. Let's go, Dust. Let's go, Dust. Let's go right now. Make a statement. Go, knock out on 3 points. Knock out.
Paul McCallum ready to kick it. And a long huddle on the sidelines before Vegas is ready to start half number 2. Kirby Dardar back to receive with Butler Benote.
This is going to be a telltale first possession right here, because so far the Hitmen from New York, New Jersey have done nothing on offense. They'll get the ball first here, and the Vegas defense dominated that first half. So let's see what happens after this kickoff.
Remember, this all started with a scramble, that sprint for the football. Vegas won it, and they ran all half long. Kirby Dardar receives the kick, and he's got a little room. The Syracuse guy down at the 40. Let's check in on what's happening in Orlando.
With all 35,000 fans looking on in Orlando, Chicago quarterback. Tim Lester completes only a second pass of the game. It's the dump off to John Avery. The awesome John Avery makes a huge cut. He lays the smack down like pork smoke to the keyhole and scores.
John Avery is thought to be the most exciting player on the Chicago roster, maybe the most exciting player in the XFL, a former NFL first-round draft choice. It's all about the hitmen now. They need to get something cranked up. A little stutter step. Keith Elias, the former New York Giant.
Nice stiff arm.
Halftime statistic, very lopsided story. No rushing yards. In fact, -3 on the ground for the Hitmen. And look at how much longer the Outlaws had the football.
Time of possession all the way for Las Vegas, but they're at least positive now. That gain got them out of the negative.
Hitmen will reset. They're going to measure for the first down after that run by Elias. Didn't look close.
I'll keep this one, baby. You got that one.
First down.
Elias run good for the first down. One of the few that New York's been able to string together tonight. Charlie Polari, formerly a backup in the Arena League with the Iowa Barnstormers. It's the team that sent Kurt Warner onto MVP status.
Well, Charlie's not giving us a Kurt Warner performance tonight. He better start now.
Plenty of football left the entire second half in front of Polari. They need to get it to the 41 for a first down play action. Look out, he's got Antonio Edwards up in his dish, and he just dumps it away.
Threw that one out of bounds to save a sack.
I got a messed up read, but that's cool. I got a messed up read on that one. My dude blocked. He's left. It's on the crack. It's on the crack. Here comes the run, fellas.
Nothing gets to Brandon Sanders. Guy who manages a rap recording group in San Diego in the offseason. Polari's got trouble. The old one-handed sack by Carl Simpson.
In fact, Carl barely touched him on that play. He just fell down on that. He's got to be tougher than that in the pocket. Watch this. Look at this. This isn't touch football. Get tough out there.
Flex left. Slide right. 6-0.
Simpson got through easily, and Polari went down easier. 2 sacks tonight for that Las Vegas defense. Out of the shotgun, Polari. Almost mishandled the snap, and there he goes down again.
3 sacks for Las Vegas.
K-squared, Kelvin Kinney.
If New York isn't careful here, they're going to end up with negative yardage.
You talk about a guy happy to be playing professional football. Kelvin Kinney was the Redskins a couple of years ago. His wife was involved in a hit-and-run accident, lost the couple's unborn child. He went to be with her, took some time away from his team, decided to stay, came back and found that he was waived because he was gone too long. A booming punt mishandled by Mike Furry. Tries to turn it upfield. And down at the 32.
Furry doing a good job of holding on to that punt. He almost lost it. 58-yard punt, 14-yard return.
Kelvin, it seems as if the New York line and quarterback is now rattled. Do you feel that way?
I think he's been like that since the game started. Once he starts getting hit, he's timid. We learned that in the film room.
Yeah, they're hitting them all right.
Did you call deuce on the waggle or the naked? I mean, 20 deuce. Yeah. Okay, we had some miscommunication there. We didn't get it right. I don't know what.
Clement hands to Chikuma, who gets wrapped up at the line of scrimmage.
House. World champion Baltimore Ravens. Your impressions of what you've seen so far?
I'll tell you what, Las Vegas is playing together, dominating out there. The Hitmen's better get their heads out of their ass and get something going, man, because they're playing like a bunch of individuals. You got to play like a team, like 11 guys sticking together. That's the only way you're going to get something done.
Tony, this is a game of emotion. You're an emotional player. Is that your advice to the New Jersey team?
Definitely. You know, I'm looking in the locker room at halftime. Nothing going on. Rusty Tillman, man, what are you doing? Get these guys fired up. I want to see a game here, baby.
Oh, my. Okay.
Speak your mind, Tony. We love it.
How's that guy not on The Sopranos? How does that happen?
What I want to know is why does he need pads?
Oh, deep by Clement.
Whoa, and just overshot him.
Looking for Todd Floyd. Floyd was covered well. Vegas getting confident with the passing attack, up by 19.
There you see Clement's throw just barely too long, or another big gainer for him.
Kicking unit on the field for Las Vegas. Again, the punt goes 25 yards, and it's a free ball.
You know what I love? We can express ourselves here.
Needs to go to the 43.
Free speech in the XFL.
And it goes well beyond it. Kirby Dardar gets a couple of big blocks. There goes Kirby Dardar. He's still on his feet.
Oh, flags. 2 flags at about the 45 and for 3 flags.
Well, Dardar almost sprang it. Leaves a paper trail of yellow flags, however.
And what was a 50-yard punt and a 50-yard return may be for naught. It could be for a minus 15 somewhere in there.
Yo.
We need a guy for cards.
Illegal. Let me talk to you. Illegal block in the back, number 27, 10-yard penalty.
We saw that at the end of the play, Brandon Sanders.
Illegal block in the back, number 27 on the return. It'll be a 10-yard penalty, first down.
New York trying to get something going. It's a Las Vegas state of mind so far tonight.
Hungry? Crunch this. By Cellular One, when you need a cell phone, and is here. By Buell American Motorcycles. To check us out, visit Buell.com. And by Right Guard Extreme Sport. Get extreme. Get Right Guard.
Plenty of time for the New York Hitmen to get back in this thing. They need to start moving the football. Polari and the Hitmen at their own 43-yard line. That is not permanent, folks. Worry not. Little play action by Polari. That was almost picked off. Chris Bain had a chance at an easy pick.
And that's all Rusty Tillman needs is a turnover this early in the third quarter. Bain let that one slide right through his hands.
Four consecutive incomplete passes by the New York offense that's averaging 4 plays per possession.
And it's plays like that that are going to bring the Hitmen back.
40! 40!
Keith Elias in the backfield. He gets the football. He's got some room to go. There goes Elias, still on his feet, gets around the corner. He can still move.
tackle, but not before a 28-yard gain. By far the biggest running play of the evening for the New Jersey Hitman.
Look at the former Princeton guy go, a man who told us he loves the XFL for the college atmosphere. How about for big open field runs? Former New York Giant. A big shot in the arm to the New York Hitman. Elias still in the game in the backfield with fellow fullback Michael Blair. Here comes the blitz. Elias again for a couple.
Hey, Butch, come here. Where's Leo? Leo! 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 What you think? Well, I got to talk to Leo, see what he thinks about it. How about the fake field goal?
3 carries, 39 yards for Keith Elias.
285! 285!
Polari out of the shotgun. He looked for Elias in the flat and goes long. Nobody even close.
You know, I find that kind of a negative attitude from Coach Tillman. He's talking fake field goal. Wouldn't you think touchdown? Why are you thinking field goal already?
Once you call it off, call it off. You can even take a delay of game if you see the clock is. You know what I'm saying? Once it's off, it's off.
Now, this might be the biggest third down of the night for New York.
You're not going to get the 100 quick.
They got to do something, get back in the game, and now's the time.
One back with Polari. That's Michael Blair. Out of the shotgun, look out. He hangs it up, incomplete. Polari was hurried. Antonio Edwards all up in his face.
You know, I'll tell you, the way he's throwing, maybe they better go to the backup quarterback because he hasn't been accurate passing all night. Face down in the turf.
Well, that backup quarterback you speak of is out to hold on this field goal attempt by Leo Araguz. This would be a 46-yarder. Court McGuffey, the backup QB to hold.
Oh, they're going to throw a flag. I think they're going to get 5 yards closer here.
Still going to be short. Offside on the defense. Offside on the defense. Number 48. It's a 5-yard penalty and remains 4th down.
First game in league history, and yeah, some early yips. Not all of it's pretty. We've seen a lot of firsts tonight. For the first time, we're seeing a...
No, just by the other here. I feel my cheekbones ringing. Okay, look right here. Follow my finger.
I think he's hypnotizing him, Matt.
That's a first.
Well, I think he needs to do something to get a completion here.
It's like foggy.
His bell's ringing.
Follow my finger. How's that? Right, this body up here? No, is that body up here at all?
Looks like a sobriety test, doesn't it?
I wouldn't know.
Having a tough time paying attention to what you...
This is the hit that led to the status check.
He didn't get hit that hard. He didn't even take one to the head.
New York offense scrambling. They've got a chance to get back in it right here. We'll be right back.
You might say I'm a gambling man, which means I fit right in out here in Las Vegas. Some people are asking me whether the XFL will be a success. Well, here's a tip from me, the Undertaker. Don't bet against it.
Later tonight on NBC, WWF superstar The Rock hosts Saturday Night Live. Smell what The Rock's cooking later on tonight. Back here in Vegas, a huge 4th down choice for Rusty Tillman. That guy doesn't have a voice in his decision, fortunately. Talk about smelling what The Rock is cooking. Man. 4th and 4. And it is Court McGuffey in the ball game.
They got to go for it. Field goal doesn't do him any good now.
Backup QB in for the Hitman. Court McGuffey back.
Fumble.
Picked up a block and loses a football.
Michael Mason with the hit on the play, and we don't know who's got it yet.
Well, regardless, they didn't convert on 4th down. It looked like McGuffey got it back.
And what? Here's the pass rush coming from the right side. The big right defensive end linebacker blitzing in. Ball is loose. And another big failure for the Hitmen.
They brought a lot of people up front. Ryan Clement and the Outlaws back on the field.
I want to know why Polari's out of the game. He didn't get hit that hard.
Rod Smart again.
Charlie, not the kind of night that you envisioned for yourself. What has happened out there? What has gone wrong with the rhythm of this offense?
Well, the whole offense is not playing very well right now, including myself. The other team has momentum. They're doing some things that are confusing us. We're getting beat off the ball, but you know, things are just snowballing right now, and you know, there's nobody making excuses. We're just being outplayed right now.
You got your bell rung a couple of times. Has that hampered some of the signal calling ability?
No, it's just you know, when things go wrong, it's pretty hard to turn them around. So hopefully we can get some of the momentum back and try to put some points on the board and maybe take the win.
Well, there it is, folks. You heard it yourself from the guy who's really on the short end of this thing. I don't recall too many football games that I've seen where the quarterback who's getting beat up tells you why in the middle of play.
You can read it all over his face. He's quitting already. I'd make the quarterback switch, too. He's got no confidence right now. Make the move, pull him out of there.
Slowly, methodically, the Vegas Outlaws keep pounding away. Little bit of time for Clement. Gets it out, and Snell can't hang on. Ben Snell wearing Thorough on the back of his jersey. Another one of those freedom of choice nicknames that the players absolutely love.
Well, the Hitmen defense are doing the job right now. It's the Hitmen offense that's the problem.
Kicking team on the field for Vegas. Ball's got to go to the 35-yard line for it to be a free ball. McCallum gets it away with no problem. Kirby Dardar back at the 15. Little room to go up the middle. Oh, it takes a big crunch. Eventful stuff in Orlando where it's raining and they're putting all kinds of points on the board.
Orlando QB Jeff Brom is on fire. He finds Delio. Delio Burks, touchdown. And it's the second touchdown of the night for Delio Burks. And wow, quarterback Jeff Brom is having a career night in his debut here in the XFL. Orlando 27, Chicago 16. What a ball game.
We told you Jeff Brom's a good one. He finished the NFL season with the Cleveland Browns. Orlando was favored by 7 in that game, Body, and they're really blowing it open.
And I'll tell you, if it ain't bad enough for the Hitmen, Dardar, their top kickoff and punt returner and wide receiver, slow to go off the field. They lose him. They don't have much offense anyway tonight.
All right, Court McGuffey's going to quarterback his first full series now after replacing Charlie Polari. The 1999 Division II Player of the Year at the University of Northern Colorado.
Anything would be better than Charlie at this point.
And to Keith Elias.
Good job. Hey, that's the way to feel, Crawford.
You know, and now what are we getting? This ball control? What are they trying to establish the run when they're down 19-0?
Get up on his own. He came here on his own. He get up on his own. Show. 2.
Man, I'm surprised Brandon Sanders hasn't worn himself out just talking.
Hey, they're ahead. And they're going to slow them down when they're ahead.
Put him in the NBA, make Rod Strickland sound like a mute. McGuffey can't hang on to it, gets it back, and turns it into a couple positive yards. Brandon Sanders is not afraid to talk. He's not afraid to have fun either.
Brandon Sanders, what's your favorite part of the game?
Right now, I'm thinking about the bump and run.
Me. Scream!
little bit of motion. McGuffey trying to convert a first down. Happy feet, airs it out incomplete.
And that New York offense right now is so out of sync.
Antonio, get out of here.
I'll tell you, Keith Elias has been the only positive offensively for the Hitmen.
Give me a call, please.
And really a poster child for what this league is all about.
Give me a call, please. We need some help.
Leo Aragu's on to kick once again.
They need to get the ball to Elias more often. He's the only one doing anything out there. And again, the ball must go 25 yards to the 38-yard line for it to be a free ball on the punt.
Bad snap, big kick. Aragu's 6th punt of the game brings Philly to the 15.
Hey, Jamel.
48-yard punt, 6-yard return.
They're loving it here in Vegas, hosting a donut. Vegas in shutout fashion.
As a touchdown boogie coordinator, I'm called upon to be a miracle worker. Like this one kid, Nebraska. This guy is rhythmless.
What do you think you're doing?
So, I worked on him, broke him down.
That's a chicken, but it's not funky.
Build him back up until the moment that I saw him out there, I was proud like a father. When a father sees his little boy grow up and become a ballet dancer.
Bud Light celebrates those who like to celebrate. Next Saturday, professional football returns to Los Angeles with a whole new attitude. The XFL. The Chicago Enforcers clash with the LA Extreme. You'll experience football like never before. The XFL. NBC next Saturday.
A little while ago, we told you that the Orlando Rage was starting to tack up some points against the Chicago Enforcers, but Chicago's coming back.
Just 2 plays after Orlando scores. John Avery, this half, wearing 22, not 20, goes 64 yards, King. John Avery, touchdown. 135 yards on the night so far for John Avery. We're only in the 3rd quarter. 27-22, Orlando.
John Avery's a good one. We'll have a chance to see him coming soon. We've got a programming note for you about upcoming XFL games tomorrow at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific. Tune in to UPN as the LA Extreme open their season against the San Francisco Demons. Then Saturday at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on NBC. That guy you just saw, John Avery, and the Chicago Enforcers face the LA Extreme. We're going to see a good one next week, too. Pac Bell Park tomorrow. Chris Marlowe and Brian Bosworth open the San Francisco Demons season.
Keith Elias is a heck of a way to spend your birthday down 19-0, and you're having to do double duty as a punt returner, returning kicks and covering kicks, and with Dino Filio out, you're the show.
As a football player, you just have to be prepared for anything. That 19-0, we can overcome that. We just got to make sure we stay poised now. Now's the time not to panic, to stay focused, and come out swinging, man. If we're gonna go down, I tell you what, we're gonna go down fighting.
How old are you today, incidentally?
29. I'm an old man.
Not in this league, baby.
For professional football, 29, you're pushing the envelope.
Man down on the field, Christian Mamu, another ex-Giant. And he's having trouble getting up on his own power. A couple of big guys have gone down hard tonight by the New Yorkers. They lost Jerome Daniels earlier.
The way they're stretching his feet there looks like cramps more than anything. Looks like he's cramping up. And 6'3", 320 pounds, that's a lot of cramp.
A lot of cramping.
That's what it is, I think.
Hey, you got any money on the game?
Damn right, and I'm winning big. Yeah!
Vegas was minus 5.5 against the Hitmen in this one. There's some people surprised about what's happening on the field. Not that guy, apparently.
If they're down 5.5, there's going to be a lot of sad faces here of permanent people in Las Vegas called the bookies.
It's good to see Christian Mamulaga up on his own power at the very least. You know, Mike Adamle earlier checked in with Keith Elias, a guy who really is a poster child for this league, as we talked about. In his last year in the NFL, Elias was scheduled to make $600 grand with the Colts. They thought that salary made him expendable. He was making too much money. He said, all right, then I'll play for less. But you can't do that in the NFL because league rules mandate minimum salaries after a certain number of years of service. That's why Elias is here. He just wants to play. He doesn't care for how much money or where.
And that's the great thing about the XFL is the heart and soul of these players, because they love to play the game of football.
Likes that college atmosphere that the XFL locker rooms remind him of.
And as I said in the opening, all of these players, this is the first night they get paid. They've been in camp since November, playing for nothing, risking it all.
He hate me, Ron Smart in the backfield with Clement. You know, we have not seen forward motion tonight. One of the unique rules of the XFL, that blast. Neither team's tried that.
Do you think more men will be carried off the field?
I don't really care, but, you know, it's extreme football. It's all about being extreme. That's all it is. It's all about being extreme. If you're not extreme, don't play. Don't try to play. That's all it boils down to. If you're not extreme, don't play. And if you are...
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Chief. Thanks, Extreme Man.
Did he have any teeth?
Mike Furry in motion. A lot of receivers up top. Look out, Clement. He dumps it off. Gets it to Ben Snell. Oh, gets his helmet ripped off.
Yeah, he lost the helmet, but it didn't faze him enough to signal first down. Empty.
Thorough lost the lid. Boy, I love the sounds in the trenches. Would you like to line up against Israel Rabon? That was David Diaz-Infante taking him on, a guy who's won 2 Super Bowls. Rabon is some kind of fierce, as we've got a flag down on the play. You know, Israel Rabon has a nephew who's watching this game tonight and who wants him to take on WWF superstar Kane. Apparently that line between football and just being big is something his nephew doesn't get quite yet. You know what? I think that'd be a decent battle. I don't know how I'd handicap that thing.
Where do you learn all this stuff?
Rabos, you told us yesterday.
Oh, okay.
He wants to make it happen. Clement, you talk gift.
Wheeler could have broke the game open right there and brought him back. He had nothing but sideline and a touchdown, and he could have did it for the Hitmen. That's what Rusty Tillman was looking for, and they blew it.
Hit him right in the hands.
Man.
This was gift wrapped.
Absolutely. Clement fires it down, and now look at that. Oh, nothing but touchdown, and that's all he thought about before he caught it.
Room service pick. Instead, it's second down for Vegas. Clement rolling, look out. He gets wrapped up and dropped. Henry Slay. They called him Biggie at WVU.
Mike Taco, cover one dog. Mike Taco, one dog.
Third and Fremont Street now for Vegas. Nakia Jenkins down the middle, looking for his secondary man, and this time Damon Wheeler bats it away.
The Hitmen defense is really really picked it up so far in the third quarter, but their offense is pathetic. They should get good field position off of this punt now, and it's time to do something.
They've got a quarter plus left to get it together. Plenty of time for the Hitmen.
You're right. I'm thinking of Penny. I'm thinking of Penny. But I never saw the end come around. Did the end come around?
You know what?
What?
I gotta give him a D-Rick on that.
Fred block back to receive the punt at his 30-yard line. Picks up a block. Easy block down at the 40. This Thursday.
Want supersized laughs? Friends has it. 10 extra minutes and hot surprises. The party lasts all month. It's Supersized Friends on NBC.
Don't miss it. Joey and Phoebe making out? What's that all about?
Why is there 10 extra minutes?
It's supersized.
I mean, is it starting sooner or ending later?
No, more. 10 extra minutes after it starts.
Kind of like overtime?
Like overtime.
Maybe they scramble for the ball.
Let's go now. If we don't get it back together, I'll go back with exactly what we started with. And get it to going, damn it.
Gentlemen, Jim Kreider's not about to sit on a 19-point lead.
You'd think he was losing. That's what we expected from Tillman.
Here's Court McGuffey now. Guy who owns just about every passing record at the University of Northern Colorado. Came on for the starter 2 possessions ago. He's got a man. Oh! Fred Block makes a catch, but just gets smoked. 30-yard play, not without a price. Jamel Williams, look at the shoulder at the end of this play.
He throws it out there, beautiful sideline pattern, nice timing, and way to go.
Sound of that. That is the sound of ibuprofen, my friend.
Over G. Hitmen down, knocking on the door again. Let's see if they can get something.
Red 35! Red 35!
Play clock winding down, as is the third quarter clock. That's Elias.
Not much there.
Nothing in like it, Spalding. Kelvin Kinney with the stop. He's got K. Kenny G on the back of his jersey. I see a big guy like that, I hardly think of Kenny G music.
Yeah, I saw Kenny G at the White House.
Yes.
I did. Why are you looking at me that way? You think I never get there?
Did you pay?
No. Freebie.
They didn't get the playoff in time, the end of the third quarter. Man, clock management is tough. It's a shorter play clock, 35 seconds between plays, and that's given both teams fits.
On punt, who's right?
See, that's the official punt. Well, I told the other quarterback.
You got to tell me. That was 3 seconds left.
And the explanation is that was the quarter clock, not the play clock that expired on Court McGuffey. 1 quarter of football left in this XFL opener. New York looking to come from behind.
This is the XFL on NBC.
Shooting out free T-shirts out of, what is that, an Army bazooka, air gun type deal?
Of course, Matt. They don't have bazookas in the Navy. It'd have to be the Army.
Lock and load. Oh, they got the plunger. Pull. You could smoke somebody in the front row with
Nothing
that
but
boy.
fun here in the XFL. Look at that hairdo.
Wow, Edgar Winter, what up? Court McGuffey trying to put the Hitmen on the board for the first time tonight. 15 minutes left for New York. We told you how McGuffey holds just about every passing record.
What a play.
He's meeting the same fate that Charlie Polari did earlier.
Joseph Tuapala coming in from the left side on the weak side linebacker spot with a blitz and a terrific sack.
representing 5 sacks. Third and Hoboken. Neither quarterback settled tonight, and wisely a timeout is spent. It looked like Keith Elias called that from behind the quarterback. McGuffey's having trouble with the play clock.
Yes, we do. I know.
Vegas trying to preserve a shutout. Hitman trying to get on the board.
On the board, 3rd and 18.
The Hitmen still have a big donut by their names. The Outlaws are up by 19. The XFL on NBC is brought to you by Cold Filtered Miller Genuine Draft. Never miss a genuine opportunity. By the motor oil that provides maximum protection. Castrol GTX. Drive hard. By Warner Brothers' new motion picture, 3,000 Miles to Graceland. In theaters everywhere, Friday, February 23rd. And by Pep Boys. Cars like us, people love us.
They're in the 4th quarter down in Orlando, and the Rage still on top by 5.
3,000 miles to Graceland. Where's that put you? In the middle of the Pacific?
Starting from Edmonton. And seemingly that's where Court McGuffey starts the offense. He's into enemy territory finally. Hang him high. No white shirts even close.
And that's throwing into triple coverage. Come on, quarterback. Take a read out there. You're not going to complete nothing in triple coverage.
Field goal.
Field goal unit coming onto the field now for the Hitmen.
Get out of the way, Cameron. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I got to see here.
No good. You don't need us to tell you that.
Tillman must have been dreaming if he thought he was going to make that thing. Didn't even get to the goal line.
What do we got? Regular.
Pretty exciting stuff going on down in Orlando. We'll be back to check in from here in Vegas in moments, but let's go to our colleagues Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler.
Folks, we are live in Orlando. The King is in hog heaven with these Orlando cheerleaders, and we got a hell of a ball game here. 4th quarter, just over 11 minutes to go. Orlando leading 27-22, King.
You're here for the football, JR. I'm here for the cheerleaders. Oh, check them out. They're all the rage.
Okay, good. Okay, that's good.
And a quarterback change has been made for Chicago. And Avery gets a carry. Lester has been taken out of the ball game. Balilla has replaced Lester at quarterback.
Good job.
Over 35,000 fans, 35,603 to be exact. And little drizzle here in Florida.
Half right, D7. And then little drizzle has certainly not put a damper on these Orlando Rage fans.
Lester back in the ball game. The kid from Western Michigan. He's a long way from Kalamazoo. 2nd down and 9. Chicago needs to score.
Wide open.
Lester completes the pass to Ryan Yarborough. Yarborough out of Wyoming, making his first catch of the ball game. And Tim Lester, King, not known for his arm. Lester's only 6 of 9 in this ball game for 94 yards thus far.
Well, Chicago's offense is not known for its passing. It's known for John Avery. He's been the difference maker in this game. I'd give the ball to Avery.
Avery wore number 20. In the first half, it was torn off of him. He's wearing 22. Lester back to throw. First ball. And there's a hit. And down goes Lester. Ben Huff. The big kid out of Michigan, Ben Huff, sacks a quarterback. And that was a huge defensive play. State, but not much of a return. And now we've got 9:22 left in this football game. Orlando has the ball back and a 5-point lead.
Oh, I love the XFL. I love America. It's the land of milk and honeys. Hello, honey. Oh.
Jeff Brom has gone all the way for Orlando. 12 of 19, 201 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 pick. A handoff to Michael Black, who cannot turn the corner. But he does stay in bounds as if it mattered in the XFL.
Come on, Mike, you gotta hit.
Of course, you saw the man in motion in that last play. That is legal. One man can go toward the line of scrimmage prior to the snap.
60 smash over. Owen, ready?
In the XFL.
This may be my favorite play. 60 smash over.
Rip. Go. Set.
Man in motion. Oh, and wrong. Time to throw. Completed pass. To Delio Burks. With a short game, controlled passing game here, employed by Coach Galen Hall.
You can see the disappointment on the face of Delio Burks. He wanted more out of that play, but...
H0, 60, smash over.
Burks has caught 3 balls tonight.
60 smash over. Owen, ready? Gun.
Here's your play again, King. 60 smash over.
It goes with smash mouth football here in the XFL.
Go. Set.
The motion man to the line of scrimmage is legal.
The same play to the other side. Oh!
Burks intercepted. Biggest. A ball in and out of Biggest hands. And the big kid from Ohio State wishes he had that one over.
Well, you can tell by the looks of this guy, he's not a pass catcher, JR.
Oh, he's a linebacker. He's a slobber-knocking linebacker. Matt Biggest.
They turn out some great football players from Ohio State.
And again, Jake Taylor is called on to pin Chicago deep in their territory. And I think the play clock has expired. No, we have a timeout prior to the play clock expiring.
Coach Galen Hall.
You're right. Okay.
And Coach Ron Meyer, where they're involved in a tough one here. Could go either way, JR. 5-point difference with 7 minutes and 32 seconds to go.
Stand the penalty next time.
All right. You hear Coach Galen Hall saying he would have rather taken the penalty than lose that timeout.
Well, these timeouts are precious.
Hold up. Hold him up.
Again, the punting team cannot leave the line of scrimmage until the ball is snapped. You know that the ball goes 25 yards. It is a free ball. Can be recovered by the kicking team in advance.
Well, I love being right on the sideline, listening to these coaches talk to their players. You heard Coach Ron Meyer say, don't make any mistakes. And Chicago has made some dumb mistakes tonight.
Roel Preston deep to receive for Chicago. They are down by 5 with 7.5 minutes to go in this football game. High, short kick. It is a live ball. No fair catch. Preston on the 2. And Preston got the scene. It looked like he had some room. We got a flag down. Maybe a face mask on Orlando.
Can you hear the contact? Don't you love it, JR? These guys are hitting.
They're playing for that $2,500 bonus. They ain't no bonus babies here. They're playing for the love of the game. And a little bit of money.
54-5 on the end of the run. Violation of the 5-yard halo, number 54, 5 yards from the end of the run. First down.
Ain't no halos in hell. That is the demilitarized zone there, in my view. Man, what a football game. Chicago's got the ball back deep in the fourth quarter, but they're down by 5. We are back. Keith, what just happened?
Well, I got a 50
look like. That's John Avery. The story of this ball game for the Enforcers has been John Avery. Avery, 22 carries, 148 yards. He's caught 2 balls for 72 yards and a touchdown.
79. I won, ready?
And no lack of confidence in John Avery either. He's telling his teammates on the sideline, just give me the ball, I'll do it again.
Tim Lester out of Western Michigan, the quarterback for Chicago. Ball on the 20-yard line, second down. Play action. Oh, slip. Lester throw. Intercepted. Intercepted. Oh, what a hit. For Sean Banks. Sean Banks with a big interception.
Yes. I love it when the cheerleaders get excited.
His quarterback was not a great passer.
Well, Tim Lester, he slipped right there, and I think that was the difference in this pass.
A ball underthrown.
Oh, what a hit that was.
And Sean Banks with the return. Nice play by Banks. Banks played at Texas Tech in the Big 12. Orlando in business here.
It's going to be a huge series for Orlando.
Ron looking to throw.
He's got all day.
In the end zone.
Oh, touchdown.
Touchdown. Diallo Burks.
Jeff Brown's going to run a letter to his mother standing back there. Oh, yes. The 11 girls.
Diallo Burks with a big touchdown.
Great job. Had 8 years to throw.
You heard Jeff Brown say he had 8 years to throw that one. Oh, yes.
Burks out of Eastern Kentucky has had a hell of a game here. 5 catches, 53 yards, 3 touchdowns. Orlando up now 33 to 22.
14, Owen, ready?
No extra point kicks in the XFL. Ball spotted on the 2-yard line. And there's a handoff. That big stud Clark, the 235-pounder, had nowhere to go. We'll take another look, King. And a big play. And Jeff Brom had all day. Hats off to the offensive line.
Let's count. 1, 2. That one, somebody had to be open.
And that was 6 for Diallo Burks. Big play and 35,603 on their feet.
Banks, you could not have picked a better opportunity, a better time to have the interception. It was just a blessing from God, and I was able to get a good read on the ball. And the D-line was putting pressure on the quarterback, and I think he threw it off his back foot, and I just got a good read on it and caught it and just ran it as fast as I could.
Just run as fast as you can. That's all you have to do.
That's what you're paid to do, young man, and you may be $2,500, find $2,500 more in your pocket after this ball game because the winners here get an extra $2,500 in their paycheck.
And that means a lot to these guys.
You doggone
I mean, they're not making a lot of money. I saw one of these Orlando players putting a Big Mac on layaway. So they need that extra $2,500.
Well, Jay Taylor's making $3,500, and we're still waiting on Galen Hall to smile. I don't think Ron Meyer's going to smile until he gets back to Chicago.
You know what the temperature is in Chicago? I don't think he'll be smiling when he gets back there either. He may want to stay here in Florida.
Jay Taylor played collegiately at West Virginia, and Roel Preston from Mississippi back to receive the kick. We need a big play for the Enforcers. Oh, no! Ball in and through the end zone. One of the only time you don't have to return the kick. It went untouched through the end zone.
Galen Hall just wants those final minutes to tick off this clock. He would love to get his very first win here in the XFL tonight.
God, this has been a fun ball game. 6 minutes to go.
We're in go, all right?
In the fourth quarter.
First down. We're in go offense, all right?
And Tim Lester was,
right now,
he was teaching high school math.
Left, 93 Fox on snap, right?
In Wheaton, Illinois.
Fox, that's a rub for you.
Well, a lot of dumb penalties for Chicago.
7 penalties for 52 yards and a fumble that led to a score for Orlando by Chicago tonight.
And that last interception, Lester back to throw. Oh, Lester can't find anybody, and Lester throws the ball. And Lester got up close and personal with that man who has played a darn good game.
Anderson. Now, come on, we don't need these Orlando fans calling Tim Lester a sissy.
Right here, ball right here.
Anderson, an old Arkansas Razorback. They say he weighs 310. His left butt cheek weighs 310.
Get that right. Gun.
I was going to say Lester was teaching high school math in Wheaton, Illinois when he hooked up with the Chicago Enforcers. But he had a great career at Western Michigan. Draw play, the draw. Avery, going nowhere. And Avery nailed for little or no gain by James Burgess.
I think Orlando has finally gotten Avery's number.
You know, I like James Burgess, undersized linebacker at 235. But he don't know he's only 235.
I think John Avery wants him to run the screen.
Burgess talks that trash like The Rock because they both went to Miami.
A gun. He called a gun. Draw zero. What was it?
Let's turn the shotgun. Needs to make something happen. Throws it to Avery. He's made it happen all night long. And Avery catches his third pass.
Now Lester back in the shotgun. Since he's so short, is that like a sawed-off shotgun or what?
I think he might be right. Lester 6 feet, maybe 200 pounds.
Not that 6 feet is short, but when you're playing behind linemen that are like 6'7" and 6'8", then it's kind of short.
I didn't hear what he said, so I said off half right. I mean, I didn't know.
We are going to stay this game to its conclusion. We know we're past 11 Eastern. Don't forget to stay tuned for Saturday Night Live. The Rock is hosting Saturday Night Live tonight.
That'll be right after your local news.
Along with several other WWF superstars.
Well, the hitting tonight in this game has been tremendous. It would make Dick Butkus proud. You know, Dick Butkus said when he hit a guy, he wanted him to know who hit him without even having to turn around and check his number. Oh, baby.
What's their number, King? I know you got every number of every cheerleader.
I don't know, but when I'm around the cheerleaders, I just like to say the words, Dick Butkus.
Baby, I got it. What do you think?
Big ball game here tonight for Jeff Brom.
Oh, you got my respect. Yes.
You like these ladies, don't you?
I also like to use the terms wide receiver and tight end when I'm around the cheerleaders.
Orlando leads by 11 with 4.5 minutes to go in this ball game. Coach Ron Meyer needs a big play in the worst way here. Third down and a year.
Lester's got time. He's scrambling. Whoa!
John Avery. Avery is open. For God's sakes, Avery is open.
This is the guy that's Avery.
Secondary. And they gonna be a late hit. But no flag, and we got a little fight.
Big bolt, too. Shit.
Play that was. How do you lose John Avery, who's coming out of the ball game here?
I don't think you lose him. There's just nothing you can do about it. When he catches the ball in the open field, who's going to catch him? Look, juke, dive, Avery going everywhere.
Turning on a dime and leaving 9 cents change. Almost a late hit by number 58.
I think that hit hurt John Avery's wrist. He had to go out of the game.
Patrice Alexander on the play. Lester back to throw. The completed pass. Lester's completion to number 80, Ryan Yarborough.
You see? It's just bruised a little bit, huh?
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, I think so.
You gotta love this John Avery. He wants back in the game.
Just a little bruise there, John. Avery 5'9".
All right.
190.
Let's go half right. Firm. 494 pump. On snap. Right.
I guess that trainer had X-ray vision. Just felt his wrist and said it's just bruised, not broken.
Big play for Tim Lester. The young man got to hurry in the shotgun. Lester looking to throw. Needs a play here. Tosses it out to the tight end. And Willie Pate takes it out of bounds.
Boy, this Tim Lester was fun to watch. I mean, just when you think they got him, he somehow throws an awkward-looking pass, but it gets completed.
Hey, screen again. 93. Screen 93. Next play. 93.
Tim Lester
93.
Trying to get the play from the offensive coordinator.
93. It's 93.
I got that.
Let's go.
I ain't playing quarterback for Chicago. Thank God. Lester in the shotgun. Got some time.
Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, man. What a collision.
What a sovereign offer shot that was.
On the screen, on the ball.
Jimmy Clements.
660. No,
Lester's attention.
One right here, 660.
660.
660. Poor Tim Lester was teaching high school math a few weeks ago. Getting hit like that can lower your IQ, Tim.
And now he's in the no huddle. Lester under center. There's the draw. Avery the carry. Avery jukes and ties. And Avery, man, he's a water bug.
Boy, this guy, John Avery, is something else. I'm telling you, we may start the season with some unknowns here in the XFL, but I guarantee you we won't finish the season with unknowns. These guys are going to be famous.
Avery's not an unknown, that's for sure. Great numbers for John Avery. You'll see him next Saturday night on NBC against Los Angeles, and that pass out of bounds as Lester wisely threw it away, which is going to bring up third down.
Come on, guys. Go.
6 seconds to go in this football game.
Field goal doesn't help. Let's go.
You got that right, Coach. Field goal doesn't help you. Well, you're going to need 2 scores no matter what.
Field goal doesn't help us.
Hey, this isn't a timeout.
Call him, D. Don't put him in the end zone.
Folks, as the clock winds down, we're heading to the U.S. Army 2-minute warning. The U.S. Army presents victories in line. And certainly Jeff Brom has had to overcome a lot leading up to his role in today's game. He's 14 of 22 for 217 yards, 4 touchdowns, and only 1 interception. Another touchdown by Brom. Can Orlando hold on? We'll be right back. They are down, King, by 4, as you said.
I'm not down. I'm up right now. Look at those cheerleaders, JR.
You do like the cheerleaders, don't you? Our first XFL final.
Las Vegas has defeated New York. Who'd have thought that? So the Outlaws are on the top of their division right now, all alone.
You're all over it, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
Until tomorrow when LA plays at Frisco. So Andy Crossan, you got to believe, is going to onside this baby because you got the whole damn Chicago team lined up on one side over there.
And we're about to witness another first. I'm sure this is the first onside kick here in the XFL.
Well, let's see how well it's defended by Orlando. The ball's got to travel 10 yards on these onsides.
There should be some hitting here. Turn up the mics. Let's hear this.
There's the onside. Oh! And the good hands team. I started to say good hands. That's a linebacker. I guess it's. And these Orlando linemen can just become a carnivore here and go get them some, a young Tim.
What a fitting way to end this first XFL game here in Orlando. One big play for the ball game.
Chicago down by 4. Lester in the shotgun. Throw it as far as he can. Intercepted. It's intercepted by Orlando.
Get out of bounds. There you go.
And Orlando, Stephen Fisher, the ordained minister, his prayers were answered. He got the last pick on the last play of the game. Folks, it has been a great night